He was pushed that way by another swimmer in that race?
Somebody might have to fact check me here. It was either Leah or Becca Mann when we swam in Minnesota this year that was right on her feet.
Yeah,
I think it was Becca Mann. Either Leah or Becca Mann, one of the two.
Okay.
When she goes out 156.1, is she out too fast, or are you still feeling okay about it?
I'm of the mindset there's no such thing as too fast. The question is whether it's too hard.
Yeah.
And only she knows at that point. I mean, I can't tell for sure.
Bruce, she seemed more excited about having a race than she has any of her world records. Why?
I didn't take it as her being excited about the race. You saw her after the race certainly more than I did. I took it as she was excited to have another American that is clearly, competitive for a medal in Rio. And that's the exciting thing about this meet. Those two swimmers that have now become almost one swimmer went into Rio. I bet I didn't ask her the question about the race per se, but knowing Katie, I would think that's where the excitement is coming from.
Well, it looked like she saw Leah's time and was very excited by that.
Yeah, I think she realized when looking at Leah's time that wow, that's competitive for a medal in Rio.
And then say a little about her too, though. I mean, she's like, yeah, my race was good, but hey, you did really well.
If you know Katie a little bit, I think that's pretty indicative right there.
Yeah. How will her training change now, Bruce? Were you going to take her down 75%, 80% for a while and then go back up?
We still have another 5 days of racing to do here. That's where we have to keep our focus right now. And certainly coming here, we were aware of the possibility of a turnaround to get ready for Rio, so it's not a surprise of any sort, and we follow plans for that. But we're going to race here for 4 days or 5 days still.
Bruce, as the arena gets all energized, and the time and the splits and everybody's yelling, are you thinking, this is nothing exciting to me?
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay, all right.
Like most of the coaches, I hang out in the warm-up area most of the time to watch the races on the big screen TV, and you want to watch the race unfold, and you certainly have thoughts. Maybe that's too fast, maybe that's too hard. I didn't think it was disastrously. Let's not get too carried away here. It's not like she fell apart and went from first to sixth in the last 50 or something. It's just maybe it might have been. It was a dress rehearsal for Rio, and we learned something. We'll walk away with that as a new piece of knowledge.
Are we looking at possible negative split in Rio? In the 400?
Not if she goes out in 156.2. You're not.
Wait, so you're saying there's no way she can go at 352?
No, there. I'll say that.
Was she fully tapered? Was this a full taper, or is it
we were very fortunate. We knew coming in what the schedule was. We knew 3 years ago what the schedule was, so we could prepare to do our fastest swimming in Rio.
So the question is really a huge compliment to Katie. She's usually so everybody that we're not used to seeing her.
Let's 358 is a pretty good swim.
I know.
Let's not.
She went fast and still was pushed.
That's a tremendous credit to Leah, and you knew, given the consistent quad after quad depth of USA swimming, that's the most probable outcome anytime you come into a meet like this.
So going into this 200.
This morning she seemed to be frustrated. Did it seem that it's an explanation of how fast she went?
There again, I think, remember, she's 19 years old, and I think, I don't want to say the nerves got the better part of her this morning, but I think a little bit of nervousness / uncertainty / hasn't raced in a while sort of made it not a crisp swim.
She said she was glad to get that first swim.
She was glad to get it over, and she said she felt like it took forever, and I'm not sure if she was referring to the race itself or whether the fact that this had been coming for 3 years or next Olympic trials swim. So I'm not sure which she was referring to, that it took forever, and was glad to get it out of the way.
Bruce, did what?
out of the ordinary for her?
We've seen them before. If you go back and look at the history of her races, and if she is inclined to struggle, and struggle is the wrong word, not struggle. The first swim of the meet is sometimes one that she hiccups a little bit on.
Bruce, do you think she's more prepared? Did what she show you tonight show you that she's really prepared for that 200 free tomorrow?
I hope so. 156.2 is not going to get her much, but you know that's there again. It's not something we weren't prepared for to swim a 400 and a 200 and right on down the line.
Yeah.
I know it's about making the team, but do you think she came in with the first race? Any thoughts about
I don't think so. And you know, honestly, some of the goals that are around that race are really not related to world records. They're sort of standalone goals.